morning. How are you? Good. Okay, guys, so we just grabbed some donuts from Donerds Donuts here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Super nice people in there, by the way. Like, just the one girl was behind the counter, ordered, like, kind of, showed me some of the donuts that they had. But also, what's kind of cool is if you get a half dozen, you get a free breakfast sandwich. It's pretty insane. Like, so I got I believe it was just like I think it was like an egg and cheese or sausage, egg and cheese on a croissant. I don't know if it has the sausage. Maybe it's just an egg and cheese on a croissant, but I got it right here. So we're going to give that a shot as well. Obviously I got the donuts here. So let's just get into it. We'll just start trying some stuff. Oh, another thing too is I got a pistachio cream latte, and normally on the menu it has it as like a iced latte, but they actually could do it hot for you. So I did it hot, and it looks amazing. I took a little bit of B-roll in there, and I kind of got some shots of inside, so I'll kind of show some of those shots either at the beginning of the video, or maybe have already seen it if you're watching. But also, yeah, so first I'm going to try this pistachio cream latte, because I love pistachio anything. So this is gonna hit the spot. So let's give it a shot. We'll see how it is. It's probably awesome. I mean, you gotta have coffee and donuts, right? Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with a freaking pistachio latte. It's got that nutty kind of flavor to it. And pistachio is kind of all the rage right now. So, but for me, I've loved pistachio ever since I was a kid. So this is hitting the spot. It's perfect. And the cool thing is they made it super fresh there, obviously. Looks like they got some pretty good coffee machines in there as well. Sorry, I'm just kind of wiping the bottom here. A little bit of that foam got there. So, but yeah, we'll just keep trying some stuff here. But this latte is fire. It's really good. Highly recommend trying their coffees in there. It was really good. So, all right, so let's get into the main attraction here. So their donuts do look pretty amazing. I'll tell you guys what I kind of got here. I got let me see if I can get an angle here without spilling them everywhere. But like, look at these freaking donuts, guys. We got a peanut butter cup. We got a tiramisu. We have a pistachio bombolini. We have a s'mores. We also have, let's see, what else do we got in here? Peanut butter cup, cannoli, and cannoli. So you can see these look really, really good. But you can see at the top of the box, that's the s'more. And that actually goes on top of the s'more donut there. So, all right, without further ado, let's try these donuts out. So I think the first one I'm gonna try is I've been wanting to try this freaking cannoli donut from the start, because on their Instagram, it just looks awesome. It's pretty much cannoli cream in the middle of like a plain yeast donut here. You guys can see, look how awesome that looks. Let's take a bite, see how it is. I mean, listen, if it tastes anything like cannoli, it's gotta be good, right? So. Exactly what you'd expect. Pretty much. Now the donut isn't like a glazed donut. It's kind of like just a yeasty donut, because it's not overly sweet, which is, I like super sweet, but this is actually really nice. Like when it comes to cannolis, I like the creaminess of the cannoli filling, as opposed to more of like a ultra sweet. The chocolate chips are kind of giving it a nice sweet pop, nice little like texture. But overall, this is really good. I would probably say the donut itself is a little bit dry. But overall, I would say probably an 8 out of 10. I love cannolis. let's go in for another bite. Really good. Love a good cannoli, guys. Delicious. Next thing I want to try there's a couple different things we have. Let's do, I think the next one. Now this wasn't on my original list. And I think because they might not have had one of the donuts on here, but this is awesome that they have them because I saw them on social media. I wasn't sure if they were gonna have it. This was that pistachio bombolini. And I'm guessing this is just like loaded with pistachio cream. So it's got like a sugary top on it. Nice yeasty donut. Obviously you have this like pistachio cream. It's probably like a vanilla cream mixed with some pistachio in it. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh wow, that's really good. I love the filled donut. And I'm gonna show you the inside too. Look how loaded this is. Guys, that is ridiculously good. This donut's super fresh. The pistachio cream, it's kind of like a custardy pistachio, not a buttercream like I kind of originally thought it would be. Imagine like a Boston cream with pistachio cream, like a pistachio kind of like flavoring and everything. This is awesome. This is better than cannoli, I would say. And I would say this is probably, I would say if I'm gonna rank this, I don't like to rank in 0.2s and 0.3s and stuff. I like to go kind of whole numbers, or half points. So in this case, this is like a 9.5. This is really, really excellent. I love donuts, guys. All right, next up, we're just gonna go with our peanut butter cup. Now, I thought this was gonna be filled, but it doesn't look like it's a filled donut. It's just a yeast donut, chocolate glaze. Looks like it's got some peanut butter drizzle on it. And obviously you have a nice Reese's peanut butter cup like right on top there. So you guys can see, we'll jump into this. You can't go wrong with this. I can't see this being any less than an 8 for me, but because it's kind of like pretty simplistic, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just probably gonna be like great, you know, instead of excellent, something like that. But let's give it a shot. Yep. Exactly what I thought it would be. That peanut butter's popping through really good though. I think that peanut butter sauce really kind of is nice. I wish they had this in a filled variety because I would love to have like, you guys can see, it's a nice yeasty kind of donut. Really good, really fresh. I would say an 8 out of 10 for sure. All right, next one, I'm trying to think which one was this one? Was this the, oh, I believe this is this is what this is. This is the New York cheesecake. Now, I know this is a filled donut. This is probably gonna be up there with the pistachio because I love filled donuts. But yeah, you could tell there's like a custard or like a cream cheese in there or like a cheesecake filling, which this is gonna take it over the top. I love New York style cheesecake, amazing. So let's give it a shot, see how it is. Love donuts. Oh my God. I gotta take another bite. Hold on a second. Oh my God, this is so good. Excellent. Look how freaking loaded, guys. It is loaded with this, like, it tastes like, not like pudding cheesecake, like it tastes like cheesecake. wow. It's got some kind of like crumbles on the top, kind of similar to the crust of a cheesecake. Got vanilla drizzle on there. Great yeasty donut, great inside. This is 10 out of 10. This is better than pistachio, I would say even. Excellent. All right, let's go to the s'mores donut. Now, I don't know if this one's not filled either. This pretty much has chocolate. It's got chocolate icing. It's kind of got the graham cracker crumble on top. It's got a huge, like kind of smashed down looking marshmallow on it. But as you can see, it's not a filled donut. So, probably gonna be excellent. Let's just take a bite. I would say it's probably good. This might be my least favorite out of the bunch, but just because like s'mores doesn't always do it for me. I like s'mores, but it's not like over the top like a cheesecake or like a pistachio cream or like something like that. So, I will say the donuts are very good. I mean, like the filled ones are fresh as hell. The ones that aren't filled kind of are a little bit dry. Not a ton. It's still like very fresh, but like at the same time, I get this little bit of dryness, and I wish it was just a little bit, you know, I wish it was like a little bit softer, ooey gooier. But again, I'm just nitpicking. I would say, I don't know if I rated this yet, but I would say this is probably like a 7 out of 10. And then we're gonna try this tiramisu one, which, guys, look at this. This is filled. It's got that nice little cinnamon top on it with some whipped cream, it looks like, of some sort. The inside looks like it has this like tiramisu kind of cream. Now, it looks custardy as well, so it seems like their filled donuts are kind of like the same base, like a custard filling, but then they flavor it with, you know, what you would expect from like a tiramisu or like the pistachio, or even the only one that was filled that was like felt like it was a little different of a cream was the New York cheesecake. So let's try this tiramisu. Oh yeah. It's got a nice like coffee filling in it. And again, you could say freaking loaded. Also, there's some coffee beans on top too, which is kind of a nice touch, if you guys can see that. Super good. Yeah. This one is probably like a solid 9. Just really good. If you guys like coffee flavored stuff and you guys like a good like filled donut, solid. You'll love it. I would say, okay, so if we're gonna rank like which ones were the best, which ones were the least best, so I'm gonna go from least favorite to favorite. So I think the s'mores is my least favorite. It was a little bit dry. The chocolate with the graham cracker and the marshmallows kind of like okay, but like again, good. 7, solid 7. My next least favorite would be, so that was number 6. This is number 5, is going to be the peanut butter cup one. Again, I feel like when it comes to the peanut butter cup, to get like a peanut butter cup to like an S tier, I feel like is super hard, because obviously peanut butter and chocolate together are phenomenal. But I think like I think what would take this to like what I gave it to like a higher level would be fill it with like a peanut butter cream of some sort, and that would just, I think, take it over the edge. Maybe not even not a custard kind of center, but like a buttercream peanut butter center, something like that. I think that would take this one over the top, and I wish this one was filled. Now, this is kind of a hard one. I would say that I actually think that the cannoli is going to be my number 4. As much as I loved the inside and the cannoli filling here in this donut, I think that the donut was, again, like a little bit dry. I wish it was a little bit more ooey gooey, kind of like firm outside, soft inside. This kind of was a little tiny bit dry, but again, very, very great donut. The flavoring of the cream was awesome. Obviously the chocolate chips give it like that nice texture. So Yeah. Number 3, I think this is going to be the tiramisu. This was excellent. Filled donut will do it for me, even if the donut's a little dry. The donut here was way fresh though, so this was an excellent. This was a 9 donut for sure. Highly recommend it. The cream, the coffee cream in the center, the little the whipped cream on top was very good. You know, you have that dusting of either cinnamon or cocoa. I believe tiramisu is supposed to be cocoa, but it's such a small amount that it's not like overbearing to the point. I believe it's cocoa though. Could be wrong. Number 2 is gonna be, this is probably the toughest. I would say the pistachio cream is gonna be my number 2, but look how loaded that thing is. And this was a tough one because it's got this nice like granulated sugar on top. It's got the custardy kind of pistachio cream in there. So good. Fresh donut, filled donut does it for me. And I love that pistachio combination. Awesome. And number 1 is obviously this New York cheesecake. I mean, this donut is, if you're gonna get one donut here, get this New York cheesecake donut. It is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. The cream in the middle tastes just like a New York cheesecake. I love New York cheesecake. I mean, I grew up around a lot of that stuff. Italian families, like, we would eat New York cheesecakes from all over the place, some of the best places, and this one does it. 10 out of 10. My number 1 pick at Donerds Donuts, New York style cheesecake donut. I gotta take another bite. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna close this up before I eat all of them. I'll probably eat a couple of these later. Now, last but not least, what's kind of cool, and I kind of mentioned that at the beginning, is they have they'll give you a free sandwich, breakfast sandwich, if you get 6 donuts. All you gotta do is buy 6 donuts. You get a free breakfast sandwich. That's insane. That is such an insane deal. The girl was so nice. She brought it up. I had no idea that that was even a deal. There's a little sign up in there, which I actually kind of took some B-roll of, that shows that deal going on. And I don't know if that's forever, like ongoing forever, or if this is just kind of like a thing they're doing right now. But I will say that is a great deal. You get 6, you get a half dozen donuts, and you get a free sandwich. Now, you can choose it on an English muffin, or you could get a croissant. So I got the croissant. I want to see how their croissants are, because I wanted to try their pistachio croissant, but I was like, I got 6 donuts and I'm getting a free sandwich now. So, and I have a latte. So let me just put the calories in now. And again, guys, like, I work out quite a bit, so this is not something that I do every day. I really tend to like donuts a lot. It's like one of my favorite breakfast things on a cheat day, so I like to go to different donut spots. Donerds Donuts was on my list. I've been wanting to get out here. It's about 30 minutes from where I live currently, and totally worth the trip. So, all right, let's take a look at this croissant. Oh, this croissant looks like so like soft, like, and flaky. We're gonna take a bite right away. Now, I forget if she said it had like sausage in it or not. It might just be egg and cheese, but still, free sandwich if you get 6 donuts. So here's the croissant. Looks flaky. Let's take a huge bite of this. That croissant is buttery, and it's bacon, by the way. There you go. Wow, this croissant is so buttery and so flaky. I'm trying to like see if I can like capture. You could see like the little flakiness in the corner there. Like, that is, oh man, this is awesome. Very good. It's also very good for a free sandwich too, but it's really good for a croissant. 8.5 out of 10. I'm a huge like Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, or depending on where you are from Jersey, there's the battle between whether it's called Taylor ham or if it's called pork roll. But either way, I like pork roll, I like sausage, but bacon, croissant, cheese, egg, can't go wrong. That croissant really kind of, that butteriness of that croissant really takes it to the next level. Yeah, very, very good. Overall, I would say Donerds Donuts is a solid, I would say overall, I would give them probably that cheesecake donut really just took it over the top. But I would say, like, realistically, Donerds Donuts is probably about an 8.5 out of 10 overall. Between their donuts, I would say that they are great. I would say if they could do anything a little bit better, see if those donuts could get a little bit softer, a little bit fresher, a little less dry in there. But overall, 8.5 out of 10, great place to go. If you guys are ever in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, please make sure you check it out. And I didn't get a chance to talk to the owners because I've heard that the owners of this place are just so great. But the girl up front was super nice, super helpful, brought up the fact that I got a free sandwich. She could have just given me my donuts and let me be on my way, but she actually told me to, you know, that said that I got a free sandwich and if I want it. So that was actually very nice of her to do. You know, I know sometimes people don't do that. So thank you so much. Donerds Donuts, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, 8.5 out of 10. And I'm Maddie, and this is Daddy Cheat Days.